Happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday. Hope everyone is good. All right, so today in Montreal, it was cloudy, then sunny, then it started snowing, and now it's back again to being sunny. So 4 seasons in one day. Welcome to Canada. Just waiting for more people to come in. Just let us know where you're coming from and where you're tuning in from. Hope you guys had an amazing week. And this is the last show. This is the last show of the marketing. So we've got a brand new show that's starting on Monday. So be on the lookout for that. It's called The Millionaire Recruiter. And it's for people that are looking to start a recruiting and staffing business, people that are already in a recruiting and staffing business, or people looking to purchase a franchise. So good stuff coming in. And again, during the epidemic, there's 2 types of people. People that are seeing opportunities and making the best of it and finding solutions for those opportunities, and those that are watching Netflix all day. Which one are you? Waiting for more people to come in. Hello, everyone. Hello, Instagram. I'm actually trying Twitch today as well. So hello, Instagram. Hello, Facebook. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Twitter. Hello, Twitch. Hope you guys are doing good. We'll get started in the next few seconds. All right. I should be able to see the comments now. I've been on the wrong screen here. I should be able to see this comment moving forward. Okay. You guys like this music? It's Buddha Bar. So it's supposed to be relaxing and helping you to relax. You guys wondering what I'm drinking? I'm drinking joint tea. If you go into my profile, you'll see a company, and it's healthy tea. It's joint tea. It helps you with your muscle, with your workout. It helps you to, it has stem cells actually, and it helps you to, for your muscle to be more relaxed and remove any stress that you may have as well in your body. Joint tea. Great song. It's from Elephants called Original Mix. Really great. No, Elephants Original Mix. And the song is called PHCK. So, all right. So, few announcement. So this is the last show. Things are going back to a certain rhythm. And we've got some great opportunities. So starting next week, we'll be starting a new episode at noon, not 2 o'clock. And it will be called the Millionaire Recruiter Club. I already have my Millionaire Recruiter program, but what I will do is share tips and tricks on how, if you don't have any experience and you want to get into the recruiting and staffing industry, I'll show you step by step on how to do it from a general perspective. And if you want to come on board, we'll be able to more than happy to help you along the journey and help you towards the journey of becoming successful, whatever your goal, whatever success means to you. For me, success was to be able to have financial freedom to do and be and live wherever I am. And I have been able to do so for the past 4 years now. 4 years or 3 years? Gosh, I don't know. Time passed so quick and so fast. So honestly, every single day is a Sunday for me. If I work, it's because I love what I'm doing. I could be anywhere and I would get up and just do something each and every single day. It's a habit that's been ingrained in me. So, and I also have my financial freedom number, right? So I'm able to be and live anywhere in the world. And the recruiting and staffing industry has been able to do that for me. So myself and many other partners that we have and any colleagues that we have a great training that's going to be taking place. And we would love for anyone that would be open to start a recruiting staffing firm to give us a shout. We'll have daily training on a daily basis. And if you have any questions, you're more than happy. You could let us know. All right. So let's get going to the training today. So today we're still on this topic of copywriting. Okay. So this is the last topic that we are discussing from a marketing and sales perspective. This is video number 22. So if you're not sure, if you're tuning in for the first time and you're not sure what we're doing right now, we are discussing, since the coronavirus, I've been on a mission to be able to not only be proactive in terms of keeping myself as to what's going on in the market and understanding the market, but also helping you guys, each and every single one of you, to be able to have a successful business. So if you have a brick and mortar business, I'm providing you with tips and tricks to navigate your business from a brick and mortar to online, because online is the world. There's the future, is the present and the future. And I think that everybody realized that during this period of time that online hasn't stopped. Anyone that's doing any business online has not stopped during this period. So it's important to always have to dabble into different machine to see which one works best for you. All right. So today we'll talk about we're still on the topics of copywriting, and we'll talk about how to turn benefits into features, as well as how to use emotions when you're writing your copywriting. Okay. So why should you listen to me, who is Ruth? While I've been in the business, recruiting and staffing industry for the past 18 years, been a business owner for the past 11 years. So, been there, done that. So started my business from a one-woman show to over 44 locations worldwide and over 1,400 affiliate partners worldwide. So how was I able to do that? Very simple, through a system that have been able to be mentored by. I had a great mentor that had the success life that I was looking for, and all I did was literally emulate that person. And they were actually in the buying and selling of staffing agency, and just so happened that I was in the right right path, right energy, and we were able to collaborate together. And I'm still making money from that business until today. So now I've been, again, for the past 3 years, traveling all around the world. And right now I'm just taking the time to teach other people, ways to be successful. Because I believe that, happiness is what we're looking for at the end of the day. I actually wrote a book called The DNA of Happiness. It's coming out in the next year. So be on the lookout for that. And I wrote that book when I was in Bali. When I was in Bali, I was just sitting down. And it was funny because it was the first time in my life that I've been to Asia, and I saw a completely different way of being. Yes. So Asia is more cost effective. So what it means, and not only is it cost effective, is that people buy stuff, but you would walk and you don't see very few. When I see very few, I mean like 1% of the people would have, let's say, a Lamborghini. Everybody was just so simple in their way of living, right? And because of that, they were able to literally have a much, I would say, richer life from a stress-free component, right? So they didn't have to worry about working so many hours to pay this huge home and all of those things that people in North America do to be able to impress themselves and other people, right? So because of that, when I went over there, I realized that, oh my God, I could actually relax, which it took me a very long time to be able to learn how to relax. It actually took me 1.5 years while I was traveling to learn how to slow down my mindset, how my mind, because I wasn't able to do so coming from New York for 10 years. I wasn't able to do so, right? It was, to me, it's like, relax. What the hell does relax mean, right? I didn't even know how to relax. I think that was my first vacation in the last ever, right? So writing that book, I realized that, you know what? And also traveling outside of, Asia and Australia and New Zealand, that there are different ways that, like, Australians, oh my God, they have a great life. People in Australia has an amazing life. They live by the beach. They have freaking animals all around them. You could walk down the street, there's a kangaroo there, freaking frog and rabbits and turkey just walking around this freaking street. It's beautiful. It's a very beautiful city. And they don't just, not all, of course, depending on where you go, but they don't stress about the stuff. Don't get me wrong. They all want to be successful in their own way, But for them, I find that like Australia and being successful means going on a boat and chilling with the family, right? Not all, not all, right? But they have a very different way of looking at success, right? So at the end of the day, we all want to achieve happiness, whatever that means to you. And I just want to make sure that whatever freedom number, the freedom number is a number that you need to be able to pay all your bills and to also pay for your lifestyle. I want to be able to share with you guys how to get that freedom number, and from that freedom number, you are able to do whatever the hell you want, right? But just keep in mind that stuff like paying so many stuff that we have, just ask yourself, do you really need those things? Because a lot of the time you're working to pay stuff that you don't really need, really, and that's making you unhappy, that's creating a strain on your relationship just to impress others. Okay, so just keep that in mind, right? Keep that. I remember when I was traveling, people were like, how come you don't have more jewelry, more diamonds, more this? First of all, if I walk around with diamonds, I'm going to get jacked because I was traveling by myself. So I had to keep it very, very simple. And yeah, people were like, how come you're not more, put more stuff, more designer? And I couldn't care less, honestly, about designer. I wasn't like that before, but now I couldn't care less because I've realized that traveling is where I want to spend most of my money. Learning new cultures, learning how to adapt to many different, situations, and learning languages. This is where my money goes, and other investments, of course. So just ask yourself, whatever life that you're trying to design for yourself, why are you doing it for? Is you doing it for you? And if you have stuff, like I remember when I went to Bali, just for one of the things that I've done, I look into my wardrobe to see if I haven't used certain things for the last 6 months, which was mostly 80% of my wardrobe I haven't used. Right? But we keep buying stuff every single weekend. We have nothing to do. We go to the mall and start buying stuff, right? So just remember that stuff that you're buying could actually, if you're not buying those stuff, you could actually put that money towards investment, starting a new business. You could put that towards traveling around the world, right? Hey Jay, how are you? You could put this towards something that you're very, very passionate about. Okay, you're cleansing. So ask yourself, why are you spending all that stuff? Okay, if you want to be financially free, learn how to have a relationship with money. Understand money. Right, the same way you want to have a relationship with your career and finance, and with your husband or wife at home, you're investing in that relationship. If you want to have a relationship and if you want to grow and have more money, you need to have that relationship with your money. If you don't respect it, if you're spending it on other stuff, then yeah, it's like, okay, it's not a relationship. So trying to understand numbers, trying to understand relationship, and you'd be surprised how many people do not understand their numbers. Okay, so that's something to keep in mind. All right, so you cleansing, Jay? I hope all is good, Jay. Cleansing in California. That's a great thing to do right now, cleansing, especially now that we are in the recession. So let us know where you're coming from, and we'll get going on the copywriting. Today we're discussing copywriting and how to present your product or service to a client in a way that helps them to become long-time customers. All right, so we've talked, again, this is video number 22. So if you're confused, just go back to the other videos. So today we're going to talk about, there's 2 questions, we've talked about that before, that the customers always, that's in every customer's head. Okay, whatever products and service that you have that you're presenting to your client, they are always going to ask the 2 following things. One is, why should I buy this? And second is, why should I buy this from you? Okay, any product that you have that you're selling, why should I buy this? And why should I buy this from you? Okay, now if you don't have a specific, compelling reason for your customer to buy, they won't buy it, period. Okay, right now we have, if you have any questions, just type in your questions and I'll be able to answer it afterwards. Okay, so right now we are, there's so many stuff right now on social media There's so many stuff on the web. Everybody right now, a lot of people, most of my friends are going to the online world. So there's a heavy traffic. Okay. So right now what I'm showing you guys is how to stop them while they're buying. Okay. If you're generic, if you're just posting stuff for the purpose of just posting stuff, then you're going to be like everybody else. Okay. It's like being in the middle of the street, let's say middle of Times Square. Okay. And saying, hey, you buy my stuff. That's what most people are doing. Right. But if they were to say, hey, you, Ruth, I'm going to turn around. Somebody called my name. Right. So if you have clients that are talking like, hey, Dr. J, they'll turn around because you specifically targeted them. Right. But most people don't think that way. The way that they think is that, hey, you, all of you, but short, tall, woman, man, anybody, just come and buy my stuff. People are like, okay, yeah, sure. Somebody, because there's a lot of traffic. Okay. So it's very important to have a primary audience and to be super focused. Okay. So now when you are preparing your message and your copywriting, whatever form that may be, it has to be in a way that helps people to be eager to buy. Okay. And they need to know who you are. They need to know who you are, because again, like, why should I buy from you? I could get this from somebody else. Why should I buy this from you? And what are the benefits, right? So one of the best way to do that is through education. Education is free. Okay. Once you educate the customers as to why your product is the best way for them to solve their problem, they will listen. Other than that, they don't care. Okay, they absolutely don't care. Okay. Now, how can you do that? Okay, so if you have a product, the way to be able to do so is to convert your products and service to features to the customer's benefit, not your benefit, but the customer's benefit. All right. So be able to be able to, whatever product that you have, you put yourself in the shoes of this other person and create a benefit that benefits them, not you, what they want. Okay. And again, another thing I wanted to say in regards to features, because a lot of people feel, okay, my product has this, has that, has this. They don't really care. They don't really care unless the benefit is it's a benefit to them. Okay. So the benefit has to be a benefit to them, not to you. Okay. I couldn't stress that enough. Right. Hi, Abby. Thank you for joining in. Hi, Jane. Thank you for joining in. Hi, Nelly. Thank you for joining in. Varun, Wilmer, Marcia, Taylor, Lee. Just type your questions if you have any questions, okay? And I'll answer it throughout the show. So how can you do it? How can you create a benefit features for your client? So the best way to do it, we all know the T formula, right? So the T formula. In one column, you have the features, and another column, you have the benefits, right? And the best way to be able to do so is to list all the features that you have. Okay, so let's say, I'll give an example. Let's say you have a lighting. Let's say you're selling a cell phone ring light. Okay, let's say you're watching a cell phone ring light. Right? This is your product. Okay, so what does it have? It has laser, whatever color, whatever the features that it have to make it brighter. So you have different function to make it from the shades to be a different color, right? You have the standing, the how do you call this? The tripod that stands with the light ring. What else would you have? You have maybe a remote. Right? So it's like, okay, you have all those benefits. So now you list all those benefits and now put features. Now, how can those features work with the benefit? Example. So you have this product that is selfie ring light. Okay. So features, it has many different colors, right? So the benefit could be, all right, so are you sick and tired of creating low quality photos or videos? With this particular lighting, it allows you to create quality videos for your client so that your message get heard. That's the benefit. All right. Another one could be a stand. You get a stand for the lighting. So you could say the features is the stand, and the benefit is I know how painful it must be to be able to hold on to your phone each time you do a video and it's shaking and it's blurry. This feature, by having a soft light with a stand, you are able to create videos in a upward position where your posture is firm, and it's more I should call it, it's more, I'm just doing it as I go. It's more firm, and you are able to speak professionally and with a great posture to your target audience without any blurry videos and without any shaking videos. And you'll be able to communicate your message greater with a standing, soft lighting, right? What else? If you have a remote, right? Remote, in order for you to press the light or start and off before you record, you could say something such as, the benefit could be, well, with the lighting, you're not only able to, with the button, you're not only able to record from close, but also from far away. If you have any product that you want to display, this particular product allows you to be able to showcase all of your product. Doesn't matter how far you are because of the distant remote control. All right. So that's an example of the feature benefits. All right. So again, most people, they just put, this is what it does, features. So if people don't see the benefit, they don't see the problem and how it benefits them from an emotional perspective, which I'm going to get to later, then you're just talking to somebody from the logistic perspective, like from a logic perspective, and they'll just say, okay, sure, whatever. But you have to be able to trigger. We talked about that before. You got to trigger an emotion. All right. They have to, people respond by pain or pleasure. Will it give them more pleasure to buy your stuff, or will it cause them pain not to buy it? If people are neutral, they just won't do anything. You have to be able to trigger those emotions. All right. So So the main thing is, when you're doing your message, you have to be kind, you have to be loving, you have to be peaceful while getting rich. Okay. It's a win-win for everybody. All right. So the next phrase that we want to talk about is the emotions. It's important to add emotions in your writing, in your caption. It doesn't matter where you are. It's important to add emotions, because people make buying decisions based on emotions. Then they rationalize it with their decision with logic. Okay. So first, it's always, that's an example, ice cream. Okay. They're probably on a, diet. They don't want to cleanse it. So she's on a cleanse. You don't want to, but if somebody comes and say, look at this ice cream, I'm going to say, no, right? Ice cream. So the ice cream comes in different colors. You could buy it. No, it comes in different colors, right? And this is from a brand that's been around for 150 years. It's a family tradition ice cream. You're going to say, okay, sure, whatever. But if somebody, sorry, I didn't mean to make you crave ice cream. So now if somebody comes to you and say, okay, well, watch this. I know you're cleansing right now, but this particular ice cream is organic. So there's no sugar. And not just that, but it has this great ingredient that helps you with your metabolism. It's been recommended by doctors, I'm just putting out loud, that, eating ice cream once a week actually has some benefits to your health. It helps you, whatever. I'm just going along the flow, right? So these are certain things that, let's say if I were to go on a tangent, somebody would say, you know what? You're right. And they know that it's not, you shouldn't be eating ice cream. They're on a cleanse. Don't do it. But they're like, you know what? I need to boost my metabolism. I think that if I boost my metabolism, it's going to help me in terms of losing weight and being on a cleanse. And it is, the doctor has recommended it. So if 20 doctors recommended it, then sure, why not? Why not have a little bit of ice cream, right? So again, I need that study. So again, it's just a matter of packaging it in a way that your customers are able to see the value and the benefit from it. All right. So some emotional that people appeal and make decisions to. Okay. One of them is profit. Second is pride. Third is pleasure. Fourth is approval, for the desire for approval. Fifth is the pain. And the sixth is the fear. So the first four people want, and the last two people are trying to avoid. Okay. So before writing any copy, any caption, any letters, any email from your copywriting, make a list of the motivator that you want to use, and make sure that you add that to your letters, to your content when you market your product. Okay. So, and when you're writing stuff, don't do it, by the fly. Always be prepared. Okay. So, all right. So I'll give you guys some example of how to appeal to emotion when writing a copywriting. All right. So one of them is profit. Okay. Let's see if give me an example. As a millionaire recruiter business owner, you could make 10 times more money than you've ever made in a lifetime. That's a profit, benefit, emotional motivator. Okay. The other one is pride. You know what? You'll feel like $1 million. Okay. So people would be able to buy, not buy, but you're triggering people's emotion. Okay. The third one is pleasure. The second you get this client, just pleasure. So the second you get your first client in your recruiting and staffing business, your heart will be ecstatic, right? Example. The other one is the emotion is desire for approval. So an example could be, imagine the look on all the people's faces when you're driving by with your first check from your recruiting and staffing business, and people watching you from a convertible. Imagine the people's faces, right? So these are desire for approval. Again, these are things that you could add on your copywriting, and I'm telling you it works. I'm just giving you some general example, but these things works. Okay. Pain, the two pain. So you know what? You don't want to suffer any longer. So these are phrases that you could use in your copywriting. Doesn't matter which format, that's going to work. Like, you don't want to suffer any longer. I remember that's how I got into the personal development industry. Tony Robbins infomercial, 3:00 in the mornings, like, stop working at a job that you hate. We know you hate it. We know you're miserable. That got me at 3:00 writing a check, sending it to Tony Robbins. That has changed my life ever since. Because what happened is that he created a product that provided me with a service that I really needed. But in order for me to understand, because this message, I've seen this all the time. You see infomercial all the time. What got me to write that check is that he created an emotion of pain that I was going through that really awakened within me. And I'm like, okay, let me write this check and get it's been the best investment I've ever made. So remember, your products and services is providing solution. But in order for you to sell it, people won't buy it just to buy it. You have to be able to trigger certain pain that they have in that particular primary target audience. And based on that, that's how you'll be able to have customers, right? But again, not many people make decision to bring their life forward. Not many people do. That's why you have to be able to say, you know what? I know that you're not happy right now. And you're basically helping them. And you know that your product could help them, right? So another thing as well is fear, right? Another emotional buying decision is fear. So another thing that you could say, it sounds bad, but see, unfortunately, the last client that I told them about this particular product didn't take my advice. And within a month, they became bankrupt. I hate for the same thing to happen to you. It's not funny, but I'm telling you, it works. Okay, it works, and these are the things that are helping you to be in front of your customers and to share with them how your products and service can help them. It helped me, and for so many years, again, I'm going to go back to Tony Robbins. His commercial was brutal. They were saying, stop working at a job that you hate. You know, you deserve a life much better. And it wasn't yelling, but it was literally in your face, because he knows with conviction that he can help you have a greater life. He knows with conviction that you are more than you can be, and that most people in their life are living life at mediocrity. I can't remember the word. I'm French. Mediocrity, right? So Bob Proctor says, most people walk through life tiptoeing through their death, something around those lines. They're playing it so safe that they're just tiptoeing until they get to their deathbed. That's how most people live their life. They're not going all out, experiencing and being all the human potential that they can be. Most people don't do that. And because of that, everybody's just unhappy. There's the two biggest decisions you'll ever make in your life is the partner that you choose to be in your life. So if you make the wrong decision, know that you will have a miserable life, okay? Because that's where you spend over 50% of your life. And the other, let's say 40% is at work. So if you make the wrong decision as to which career you have, you literally have a miserable life. Okay. But most people don't think about it that way. Most people believe that it's okay to be miserable because everybody around them are miserable. Right. So it's very important to educate yourself, to understand what kind of life that you want and make the decision to move forward. Right. Which is why I am encouraging each and every single one of you to start something on your own. Start a side business. And business, entrepreneurship is a spiritual game. Okay. Entrepreneurship is here to help you grow as an individual, right? So the more that you're growing in your business, the more you need to become, the more skills you need to learn. Because you didn't know those skills before. You were not an entrepreneur, right? So if you become an entrepreneur for the first time, or if you have been an entrepreneur and you're 1 out of 10 from leadership skills, you have to be able to grow from leadership skills. Whatever skill that you have, you need to grow. Sales and marketing, I'm learning this because I have no choice. If I want to grow in a business environment, I'm in the recruiting and staffing industry and other investment, but you need to learn who the hell, before I didn't like sales. Like most people, I thought, okay, sales, you have to be pushy. Sales is the most joyous job you could ever have, the joyous skills you could ever have. You're here and you're making a difference, you're helping somebody. And, it's just a completely different meaning that I have originally when I first joined in the industry, right? So ask yourself, what skill do you have right now to start a business, okay, and help as many people as possible? It's your karma, it's your duty. If you don't do that and you die with the skills without sharing it, it's a sin. It really is a sin. That's my belief system. And I just feel that, even myself, I'll be honest, I'm a person I like to be by myself. But you know what? If I know that I have skills to share with other people, I will do so, whether I like it or not. I'll learn to love it. I'll learn to like it, But at the end of the day, we're here to connect as human beings. I know I'm getting spiritual. We're here to connect as human beings, and we're here to share as much as we can with each other and to grow as much as possible with each other. And that's the whole purpose of being here on earth, is to connect and grow and to be all that we can be. All right. That's our goal here on earth. So I encourage each and every single one of you to find the skills that you have, be the best at it, and never stop until you succeed. Okay. Never stop until you succeed. That's your goal in life. If you don't do that, it's a sin. It really, really is a sin. All right, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this class. If you have any questions, let me know. So today, this is the last show for sales and marketing. As of Monday, It will be at noon Eastern Standard Time. And I have a new show. It's called the Millionaire Recruiter Club. So basically, I will show from beginning till the end how to start a business. So the principle that I'm going to use, you could use it for any industry. However, my focus will be, an example that I'll be giving will be for people within the recruiting and staffing industry, people that want to get into the recruiting and staffing industry, people that are executives that wants to get into the recruiting and staffing industry, even purchase a recruiting and staffing firm, or be part of a franchise, right? So I have many different opportunities. That's my new baby that I'm going to right now. And again, I was able to find this opportunity during the COVID period, right? So COVID has many different, has been very good. And I really encourage all of you guys to find what you're looking for, share your message with the world, and you never know what opportunity might come your way. All right, guys. So this is Ruth. I'll see you on Monday at noon. Looking forward to seeing you guys there. And I'm Ruth, signing out, reminding you that success is in your DNA. Take care, guys. See you Monday at noon.